Good morning, reception, and welcome to Tuesday's phonics session. So in our revisit section, we're just going to practice forming our tail letters. We have 3 letters here, and they've all got something in common in the fact that they are all tail letters. By that, I mean they go below the line. So I'm just going to demonstrate one of each, and you can continue practicing with your adult. So the G starts off looking like an A, all the way round, up, down, and in. All the way round, up, down, and in. Now the P, lots of people put it on the line. You only put a P on the line if it's a capital letter. So, halfway between the top line and the bottom line, you go down, nice and straight, back up, and around head. Excellent. Again, it's below the line. And our final letter is the G. Very similar to the G, but the G has a full head. So again, halfway between the top and the bottom line, make the U. Then you see that? U, and then you come down the line, sit on the bottom line, and a curved bottom. So you can continue writing and forming all those letters while I move on. Remember, you can always pause this video. So our new digraph today has 2 letters that makes one sound, 2 letters that makes one sound. Now, can anyone would like to have a guess at what sound it makes? Oh, good try. I think I heard somebody say it. Oh, get your hand. Oh, pretend something exciting's happened. Oh, oh, that's how you make the sound oh. There are different forms of spellings, but most of the time in the middle, the OA is the correct spelling. Okay, can you think of any words that have the O sound in? It could be just the sound, or it could be the spelling. I'm going to give you one at the beginning. Oat. I'm going to give you one with the O sound in the middle. Stoat. Give your adult or your sibling or your family member a word with the O sound. I'm going to move on and see if you've guessed any of these next words. So we have here a coat. We have a coat. So we're going to sound out the word coat, and then you're going to write it. Are you ready? K-O-T, coat. And again, K-O-T, coat. I'm going to write it also, and then I'm going to ready, steady, show like you. So get ready to write it. O. O has 2 letters that makes one sound. Oh, it's on the board to help me. My final sound is T. Are you ready to show? Ready, steady, show. Did you get it correct? Let's have a look. Check and correct. Check and correct. Doesn't matter if you made a little mistake. Check the board, check my work, and correct it. The next word is this animal. Oh dear. It looks a bit like the sheep, doesn't it? That we had the other day. It is not a sheep, it's a goat. You're going to read about a goat in the 3 Billy Goats Gruff today. So this is a goat. Sound it out. G-oat, goat. G-oat, goat. Write it. I'll write it also. G-oat. Are you ready to show? Ready, steady, show. Did you get it correct? I'm sure you did. Let's have a look. Check and correct. Check and correct. Okay. You're going to go on to the practice section. Now here, we need to look at the picture and then find the matching word. So, the picture is a map. Sound out the word map. Map. What's the first sound we can hear? We can hear the first sound. Now, this word has a this word has a also, but this word starts with the t. So I'm just going to say, nope, it's definitely not that word because that starts with t. And map begins with So let's go back to the first word. Let's sound it out. d, d, mud. Oh, that's not map. That's not map. Let's try the next one. App, app. Excellent. So if you get it right, if you've chosen a map, you can circle the word map or you can draw a line. It's entirely up to you what you do. So we'll go on to the next one and see if you can do it by yourself. The next word, how should I say words? Okay. So we've got a pin. Pin. What does pin begin with? Pin begins with P. Okay, let's find a P. Ooh, that's not a P. That's not a P. We've got a P here. So actually there's only one word here that has the P sound at the beginning. So it's got to be that one. Again, circle it or draw a line to match it. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you do one of them. And the last one in our practice section is a picture of a leg. A picture of a leg. What does leg begin with? Let's sound it out. Leg, leg. Let's check our first sounds from all our words. So this word has a P. Cross that one out. This one has an at the beginning, so it could be that one. Let's just go on to the last one first. This one has an at the beginning of the word. Does leg begin with No. So it's got to be this one. Let's sound it out just to double check. Leg, leg. Oh, excellent. You are superstars. So now you're going to go on to your writing. So it says here, think about the pictures. Let's say out loud our sentence first. I just can't remember what sound are we working on today. We're working on the sound O. You are superstars. We're working on the sound O. So, what is on the picture that has the O sounding? There's a coat with the O sounding. You're right. You are superstar. So, we're going to write, I put the coat on a peg. Let's all say it. I put the coat on a peg. Say it again. I put the coat on a peg. Can you write that, please? Can you be writing that? And then we'll check and correct it. And I will help you also. So to go about what I've already written. Give you a couple of seconds and then we'll do the first one together. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. So we're going to write it together. Our first word is I. Always comes on its own. It never has a friend. Because it's so important. I say I am important, so I'm always on my own. Unless that's the word. Unless the it is a capital letter. Okay. So what's the next word? I put the coat on a peg. Oh, I nearly forgot my sentence then. Our next word is put. Sound it out. Put. So we've got our tail letter that we worked on this morning already. Oh. Just check. Put. I put the. Coat. Sound out coat. 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 Okay. Ooh. How do I spell the O sound that we're working on today? Is it just one O? Thank you. It's O, A. They come together. Coat. I put the coat, just checking, on. O. I could put the coat on a. We all know how to spell a. Everybody knows how to spell a. Last word, peg. Sound it out. Peg. Peg. Tail letter again. our P. Remember, it's not sat on the line because it's not a capital. P, E, and then our final sound is a tail letter also that we practiced this morning. G. Always remember our full stop at the end. Okay, let's go back to the screen and check our work. Against this, I put the coat on the peg. I put the coat on the peg. Thumbs up. And if I did make a mistake, I would just check and correct it. The final sentence for you today is going to be, the goat ran into the troll. Let's all say it. The goat ran into the troll. And I would like you to practice that with your adult. Remember, you can go back so you don't peek. But if you need to peek, because you get a little bit mixed up, just go to the next page or stop the video, pause the video, and go backwards and forwards. It's entirely up to you. Happy learning, children. Goodbye. See you soon.